Good. Okay, so the news is
News.
news. Yes, we have news. We're headed back to the park um, next week. So we'll finish off at the convention center um, Sunday, and then this Sunday, and then they're starting COVID testing at the Palm Springs Convention Center from 7 in the morning until 7 at night, Monday through Friday. So we're going to leap back to the grass and we'll sit out in the sun in that beautiful big sky. Of course, you all are in your house, but we'll be here. I might change it up a little bit of the view, but we'll be here. And did you get the email? If you didn't get the email, then make sure you get on the email list so you can keep track of what's happening, because you never know. I think we're going to do a Christmas class, probably 9:30 on Christmas morning at the park, and it should be lovely. Kids are welcome. I'm not sure about New Year's Day yet. We used to do big parties. We used to do big vision boards and cut up magazines and glue stuff and have music and a yoga class dedicated to your vision for your future. And but I'm not sure we can make that all happen at the park, but we will probably do Christmas. So namaste, welcome everybody, and yippee ki let's head to the energy field. So shake out your arms and activate your antenna. Breathe in and breathe out. And easy, here we go. Exhale your elbows back behind your body. Now rock your pelvis, loosen up. It's opposite from what we do all day like this. So we want to ah, ah. Good. Loosen it up. Open up the pathways. And easy. Rub your hands together. Let's get nice and warm. Take a nice deep inhale. And on your exhale, gently cup your palms over your eyes, straighten your spine, soften your shoulders, relax your belly, and breathe in and breathe out. Invite yourself to cultivate an intimate relationship with your breath. Invite yourself to be your breath and breathe your breath and follow your breath to your yoga, the yog. Invite yourself to participate in your healing and to befriend yourself. And easy, up we go into Happy Buddha. Let's clear apart. There are some clouds. There have been beautiful sunsets. Clear apart some of that energy that gets clogged and unobserved. So let's move out through the energy body now. Soften the shoulders, float your hands out, close your eyes, and just float your hands out through the extension of your little bubble. It just kind of floats slowly down until you just hover over the earth, and then bounce a little bit so you press that energy towards the earth, and then gather all that sweetness right into your heart. Let's breathe in and lift up. Stretch way up. Open and close your mouth a little bit. And slide on down your heart line. Grab your knees and start to spin your torso around that pelvic bowl. Really lead with your heart, just like you were stirring up some cookie dough. Maybe I haven't cooked in a million years. Just faking it. But it seems like you'd go like this. And then go the other direction. Massage the lower back. Make sure you get your waist and your love handles involved. the back side of the body, really put in observation in that cylindrical torso. And we come back into the center, anchor through the sit bones, reach out up and overhead. One time, twine the thumbs, drop the head back, inhale, and exhale, tongue out, stretch, exhale from the belly. Put your tongue in and inhale, lift up. And exhale out over your ankles. Try and get your bosoms over your ankles, your ears between your upper arms. Lift your chin a little bit, Andrew. That's good. Long line from the fingernails all the way down the back of your skull, all the way down your spine to your tailbone. Press your chest forward a little more, David. That's good, and breathe. And inhale and lift up. Good job. And exhale, fall backwards behind your tailbone. Stretch your arms forward, open up your wings. Keep yourself anchored with your knees and your outer thighs. And spin a little bit, opening those mountain gates, spreading the wings, backside of the heart. And then roll the hips and inhale, stack the vertebra, lift up, look at the sky. And right hand comes off the knee. Lift up and out and pulse off on the diagonal. Don't go behind yourself. Stay on the diagonal. Good. That's good. Andrew, you can even hold your waist if you want, like this. Good. Breathing. You guys are so fuzzy. And then inhale, lift back up. Happy cactus, and spin your body. Yeah, L and L, you guys have gone fuzzy. You're either black, fuzzy, or crystal clear. It might be a big paw print on your camera lens. Spin, spin, spin. Thank you. And easy. Come back to the right side. Dive on down. Fingertips, elbows up, crown of the head down. Roll a little bit forward on the pelvis. You're familiar with this by now. You know where it gets you. Oops. Oh, very good. And breathe. Breathing. Thank you so much. Oh, it's such a nice stretch in that awkward area of your upper torso where it connects into your bony sacrum, that side back. Easy. Use your fingertips. But you march around. I hope you get it, David, in the chair. Easy. Lift up. Take your right arm outside the thigh. Slide your left hand back behind, closer to your tailbone. Press down in your thighs and look over your left shoulder. Breathe in, breathe out. Loosen up your jaw and inhale back into the center. Good job. Shimmy and shake. Well, now it's crystal clear. Good. Shimmy and shake. And easy. Sweep your arms out, up and overhead. And humbly slide down the heart line, dedicating this breath to your body, to the honor, the privilege, and the adventure of housing the spirit in this most sacred of temples. You pause as you settle into the vessel, settle into the path, the yoga. Slide your hands down, shift your feet. Good job. Doesn't take long to get organized. 7 breaths, 1 for each day of the week. Fingertips stretching far away, 1 for the chakras. Up we go. Press down the armpits, keep the spine nice and tall. Beautiful. One more. Hold it up. Stretch it up. And slide down the heart line. Let the hands spread out to the kneecaps. Lift the chest up. Lean out over the edge of the Grand Canyon and spin around. Spin around. Good. Good. Really kind of thrust your chest forward in front of your ankles and then drop back behind the tailbone. So you have to catch yourself with your gut so you don't go rolling off into the netherworld. Did you go the other direction yet? Not sure. There she is, Miss Brenda. Then easy. Anchor yourself, stretch the arms out up and overhead, twine the awkward thumb, drop the head back, inhale, and tongue out, exhale. Inhale, head up, ears between the upper arms, stretching a little more, widen the ribs, and exhale, dive on out. Stretch the arms long. Feel that line and that opening, that tailbone anchored in that long line of your body. Breathing in, breathing out. And easy. Inhale and stack the vertebrae. Use your lower hips. And stack the vertebra and exhale back behind the tailbone. Spin a little side to side. It's my nemesis these days. And then roll your pelvis. Anchor the sit bone, stack the vertebra, lift the arms overhead, exhale off to the left. And easy. Keep yourself really rooted and grounded. Keep that elbow over your ear. That's good. And really soften towards that knee. Opening the side ribs, extending, feeling that suppleness and that ability of the body to hinge and rebound like a rubber band. And once more, and then easy. Up we go into happy cactus. Spin, spin, spin. Oh, yum. Give it a little go-go. Good. And then easy back to, oh, very nice. Back to the left side and dive on down. Elbows up, crown of the head down towards the knee. Torque the torso over the knee, over the thigh, and get heavy in your right butt. That right butt bone sits in the earth so that you open the covering of your kidneys. You stretch the skin across the bones. Easy, Mitchy march around. And then get organized. Left arm on the outside thigh or on the knee, right hand near the hips, both legs pressing down onto the earth, extending the spine and looking over your right shoulder. Find the guides and your ghosts and your gods. Eyeballs are wide open. Eyeballs have slid into the edge of the sockets. Lively back there. And Mitchy march around, shimmy and shake. And then sweep the arms and lift up overhead. And exhale, slide on down. Pausing at the breastplate. Sitting softly. Scanning the body, that familiarization with the intricacies of your temple, the corners, the closets, conduits. Slide the legs on down, the hands on down, grab your legs, pull your knees in together, give yourself a little pat, and then open up to, let's open up. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, that's good, David. Grab the rebar inside the knee, really grab. There's always a little extra fat right there or something, skin. And then move up towards the groin, just rub those tight areas of the body. And you can bend forward a little bit and go down and go on the outer legs and then come back up to your belly and give your gut some stimulation. Side body, the armpits, that lymphatic system. And then come across the upper chest. Ah, that's my Gurudeva. Ah, get that well-being, the thyroid, the thymus. Go up to shoulders. Ah. Other side. And easy, shake out the hands. Easy, come around to the kidneys. Not too hard, but give that area a little tactile stimulation. And then shake out your hands, bring your hands back behind your hips and slide your heels in and push the legs out and open the toes, point the toes, lift the chest. And then wiggle your toes. Look at them and see if they all 10 are going cha, 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 cha. Get that circulation going. And then easy, we slide the heels in, so you have to suck it in and then press the legs out, open the top of the toes. Now lift yourself up off your chair, up off the ground. Andrew, arriba, la nalga, arriba. And then lower back down. Slide the legs in, stretch the legs out and open the top of the feet. I don't know if you speak Spanish, really. That's good. You got room there, Lee? Go wide. Okay. Will, go wide. Wider. Slide the legs in. This is different than walking. Open the legs out, point the toes, lift the chest up, straighten the legs now. Keep the toes to the sky. Grab onto your shin bones. Or if you have to grab onto the thighs, that's okay. Just grab right by the knees. Lift the chest up. And let's swivel that right shoulder so it points right down in front of your heart towards the ground. Keep, elbows are big. That's good. And then push down on your legs and come back up. Wow, she's gone wild, Linda. And easy, take the shoulder, roll the shoulder. It's a funny joint. Roll that shoulder, careful, Andrew. Slide on down, ooh, right into the center. Don't worry, I'm okay. If you hear all this pounding. And push down and come up. And just take your time. Kind of get the elbows big when you go so that you get, exactly, so you kind of can slide the right shoulder, slide the left shoulder. Brenda, you like this one, that's good. Slide your shoulder, David. Yeah, the right shoulder comes towards me. Now the left shoulder comes towards me. There you go. Good, Luke, I can only see your sweet face. So I presume your shoulders are following the guidance. That's good, couple more times. Now easy, walk your hands back up to your thighs, straighten the elbows, lift your chest, breathe, point your toes now. Strong legs, point the toes. Strong legs, good. Push the heels, hands back behind you again, lift the hips up. Ah, that's good. And lower back down and easy. Arms out to the side, arms overhead. Spiral to your right side. Left hand comes right in front of your koozie. Your right hand goes back by your tail. See if you can get the shoulders, the left shoulder at the front, the right shoulder at the back. Twist in that torso like we did. Breathe in, breathe out. Keep the legs open. Don't worry if they start to tremble, that's okay. Give them a new experience. It's the 10th of December, 2020. Inhale, lift up. Spin the arms around. Take a big breath, arms overhead. Open out to a T. Inhale, lift up. Spin the upper torso. Right hand comes in front of your little koozie. Use your spider fingers, your left hand, or your chikimula, as we call it. Left hand goes back behind you. Legs are still straight and open. Toes are to the sky. That's good. Lengthen in the neck. Again, look over that left shoulder. Activate the ribs. Really breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. 2 more breaths. Go a little further. And easy. Inhale. Swing back into the center. Arms overhead. Slide down your heart line. Exhale. Open the hands out to the shins. Inhale. Lift your head up. And grab your shins and dive down to the center of the mat. See if you can drop your head towards the center. Suck your stomach in. Keep your elbows high or pull yourself down towards the ground. Oh, look at you. Cooked noodles. Uncooked noodles and cooked noodles in the same frame. Breathing. Good. 3 more breaths. Hang in there. That's good. Go, go, go. There you go, Brenda. Drop your head a little bit, David. And easy. Walk your hands into the center of the mat. Press yourself back to seated. Grab the left leg. Pull it straight in front of you. Grab underneath the right leg. Pull it straight in front of you. Pull your buns back behind you. Inhale, lift up, L position. Exhale, forward bend, bow down. Wiggle a little bit, rock a little side to side. Drop, that's it, drop the elbows. Oh, walk your hands back in, easy, and let's just go straight into windshield wiper. Continuing that isolation and that distraction, that sense of the spiral, that sense of the legs and the hips moving opposite from the shoulders. That's good. Let your knees go a little more. Oof. Good job. And then easy. Bring the knees in and let's roll over to child's pose. David, you just wait and then you can turn around. Just sit nice and tall for a second. Jump into child, or don't jump. Roll into child's pose. Open the knees. Let the big toes touch and just softly lay down in between your thighs. Breathing, settling in, dropping the stomach, relaxing the chest, bowing down. I had an amazing dream last night of a trip I took to India at the Kumbh Mela in 2010. And I was taken through millions. There's millions, like 10 million people there, or 5 million, I don't know, millions. And I was taken into these villages by this scholar. And it was so magical and it was so intense. And the opportunity to honor everyone's path, you know, how you find your sweet heart, how do you find your gods, how do you make do with your bowing down, who and what happens to you when you supplicate, you know, when you honor, when you release and trust. It's wrapped up when you forgive quickly as well, when you allow yourself to look at things from a different perspective. We need to continue to practice that. Easy. Dig your fingertips in, lift your palms and your wrists and your elbows and shimmy your chest. And then lay your hands down and come up into all fours. and articulate the spine. Let your body really move. Good. We're just going to cat and cow. Exhale and inhale. Flip that tailbone up and then round that tail towards the earth. Give yourself a real sense of shifting and changing, creating space, massaging the discs, those plump little sponges between your vertebra. Round and open. Give yourself 3 more chances. And then wiggle and wag your tail. And then find yourself in that nice tabletop position. Find yourself with all fours. Curl your toes under and activate the midline of your hands. Look at your fingertips. Look at your thumbs and your forefingers and make sure that the midline is stretching inwards. Shoulders driving down towards your waist so you feel strong and sturdy on your upper torso. Lift your knees up 6 inches. Hold it there. Breathe in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Lower the knees down. Easy. Stretch that left leg back behind you and push the heel away from your body. Let the left leg go on the ground. Sorry, that was a poor cue. Left toes are on the ground. The heel is stretching away from your bottom. Stretching out the calf. Staying attentive to the extremities, your hands, your fingers. Now go ahead and lift that left leg up. Easy. And 3 times swing that left leg all the way off your hip and swing it back behind you and swing it off your hip and back behind you. Swing it off your hip and back behind you. And now organize your body and stretch that right arm forward. Make a nice line between the fingers and your spine and your tail and your heel. Good. Drop your chin just a little bit, Lee. No, drop your chin. That's it. So you unwrinkle the back of your neck. Now go ahead and grab that foot. Inhale, lift the thigh up. Press on the forefinger and the thumb. Push that foot into the hand. Breathe in, breathe out. Thigh high. Strong arm, Linda. Push the foot away from your buns. And release. And lower down. Wag your tail. Take a nice deep breath. Articulate the spine, cat, cow. Just kind of writhe around in your body. You know, move your hips in some semicircles and keep your chest and your shoulders working, and then land in a nice picnic table. Organize the midline, belly to the backbone, no sagging in the lower vertebra. Right leg presses back behind you. Midline of the elbows stretching towards each other. Push the heel of the hand so the back calf gets a big stretch. Yes or no? Okay. Breathe. And then hinge slightly forward on the hands, re-engage the fingertips, lift up the right leg, keep the hips even. And easy, swing that right leg out and back to the behind you, out. Keep it straight when you go. A little higher, Lee, never hurt anybody. And back again, and bring it back behind you. Find yourself organized, breathe in, breathe out. And then easy, stretch up the left arm. One line, fingertips, crown of the head, open neck, open chest, heel, fold in that back ankle and grab the foot, lift the thigh. Good. Push the foot into the hand, away from your bottom. Anything on the ground is your anchor. You can lift your chest a little more, Linda. Breathe in, breathe out. Use your thumb, use your forefinger, use your armpit. Breathe in, breathe out. Release and lower down. And again, wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Roll around. And reverse. And easy. Bring your knees together and sit down in child's pose. David, you can sit down with your knees on the ground and your arms on the chair. Or else like that is perfect. Yeah, don't go down. It's okay. Because that would flex your foot. Good. Easy. Look at you, all right? Child's pose. Arms are down, forehead's down. Knees are together. Feet are flat. Tail is reaching back towards your heels. Now lift up your palms and walk your hands to the left, but keep your right bottom on your heel. So keep the wrists off the ground. Keep the wrist off the ground. Stretch that shoulder. Keep the bottom back towards your heels. That right arm is what you feel on the outside of the shoulder. Keep that right bottom reaching back to the heel. And then Michi march around. Again, use your fingers to support your torso and your big head to complement. And then easy, keeping the knees together. Let that left arm stretch out far from you. Lift the elbow up. Stretch that left arm, reach back with the left hip. Breathe in, breathe out. Create some space, the diagonal, the deltoids. Use your upper torso. And then Michi march back into the center. Come up onto all fours, open the knees, and come up onto your knees. Put your hands down on your thighs and your hips. I want you to scoop your pelvis forward and flatten the insertion of the thighs. Roll the shoulders back, lift your chest up. And then easy, take the arms and slip around to your lower back. Let your fingers go down your bottom and your elbows go squeeze in. Try and touch your elbows if you can, Andrew. Good, and then scoot that flat forward, lift your chin up, open and close your jaw a little bit. Don't lean back yet, just keep yourself organized on the ground. Keep your chest open, keep pulling those unattached ribs away from your pubic bone, away from the crest of your hips. Open your throat. Look for asteroids, look for stars, look for birds. And then easy, lift your head up, curl your toes under. Keep your hands right in that lower back area. Let your left arm stretch up to the sky. And if you're okay, you might turn to the left and look down at your left heel and see if you can get your fingers to your left heel. Keep your right hand in your lower back. That's okay, Dana, you can go. Keep pushing the hips forward. And then easy, release that left arm, bring it around, and then scoop it back into your lower back. Fingers are down towards your rump. Your palm is right in that curvature of your low back. Push the hips forward, lift the right arm up to the sky, and then turn your head and look to see, maybe you can see your right heel. Push your hips forward, lift your head, breathe. Keep pushing the hips forward. Protect that lower back. Keep lifting your heart towards the sky. And easy, bring that right hand back up. Scoop around. Find the lower back again. Now this is up to you, how you feel comfortable. There's no point in squishing your back. So go ahead, pull your elbows in, scoop that pubic bone frontwards, get flat in the thighs. Elbows are together. You can just hinge back 3 inches or so. If you want to drop your hands towards your heels, you can, and lift your chest up. Carefully is the operative word. That's good. Breathe. Go a little further back, Will. Push your choo-choo forward. Go for your heels. Go ahead, Lee. Go ahead, Linda, I mean. Grab your heels. 2 more breaths. 1. That's it. Squeeze the arms. 2. And lift up. And easy. You're going to take the crown of your head down to the ground. Your hands are going to slide to your heels. Crown of your head goes to the ground. Your nose tries to touch your knees. And you hold your heels and lift your bottom up. Hold tight to the heels. Lift the bottom up. Keep curling your eyes through your feet. You should be able to see your toes. Good job. Buns high. Stretch out that lower back. Tuck the nose in close. Tuck your head in a little further. Good. And then easy. Release. Flatten your feet. Sit back in child's pose. Lay down on your thighs. Drop your head. Relax your arms. Breathe in, breathe out. Oops. That folded position, that default position, that where to go to reorient, to regroup, to restore. The benefits of the folded position in on self. Not only is it coming from love, but it certainly increases the circulation and the efficiency of your organs. You press your sweet little heart right into yourself. 3 more breaths, just relax. And then easy, come up onto all fours. Come out easy onto all fours, shake out your tail, kind of squeeze your toes, organize your hands. We're going to just softly go into a nice downward dog. So take your buns back to your heels. So silly. And easy, drop the shoulders away from the ears, pull your stomach in, lift your knees about 6 or 10 inches. Press the inside meridian of your arms at midline, keep it strong. Now rise up onto all 10 toes, trying to get your chest back towards your thighs, your tailbone to the sky, heels are high, open up the back of your legs, strong arms, don't forget your shoulders, and then pedal your heels. Breathing. And then both heels nice and high, and then drop both heels. Press your chest towards your thighs. Stay engaged with your forefinger and your thumb. Wide in the shoulders. Breathe. Inhale into plank pose. Easy. It's the hinge. Lift up each of the extremities. One arm, one leg, the other arm, the other leg. Good. Oh, you okay, Andrew? Okay, good. And then easy, side plank. Just roll into side plank. Bring your right hand under your heart. Hold your waist. You can either drop that lower leg or stack your feet. What, Dana? And then easy, back into plank. Move the left hand under the heart. Spin your feet. hold your waist, stack your shoulders, stack your feet, maybe stack your knees, keep the hips high, 2 more breaths. Raise the heat in the body. And then back into plank. And easy, knees down, elbows in, chest down. Slide the legs back, flatten the feet, slide the hands forward, come into proud sphinx. Okay, Andrew, this might be tough on it. Bring your legs together if you can. Press on the forearms, lift your chest, stretch your heart forward and up. Open up your belly. Reach back with your feet and toes. Flatten your little toes onto the ground. Crawling through your triceps, your upper arms. Look over your shoulder, see if you can see your heel. Look over your other shoulder, see if you can see your heel. Back into the center, rock the hips. And easy, roll on down, easy. Hands underneath the shoulders, sit back onto your heels, stretch your arms in front of you, curl your toes, extended child's pose. Arms are long. And easy, back up onto all fours. This one little simple twist today. I'd like you to grab your left thigh and pull that foot up between your fingers. And then I'd like to make sure that you scoochie that left foot away from you so you can sink into a lunge and keep that knee safe. So David, you tuck one foot right underneath your chair and then you stretch that other leg out. That's good. And then you'll be reaching towards the foot. We're going to sit down into the lunge. Plant that foot, hold on to your thigh and lift your chest. And just push that knee in slightly and take that right elbow to the outside of the thigh. That's good. And then press your hands in prayer pose and turn yourself, change your elbows, David. That's it. That elbow goes on the outside of your thigh. Twist the body, keep sliding the thumbs towards your chest. Lift your chest a little bit, Luca. Breathing. And easy, back into the center. Hands go by the front toes. Stretch your bottom back towards your right heel and bring your toes towards your nose to stretch out the back of that left leg. You can wiggle your hips a little bit. Good. Curl your back toes under, Andrew, it might help. Stretch, Will. And then easy, inhale back into the lunge. Go ahead and look up at the sky, flatten the back foot. And easy, come back into all fours. Take your left foot and move your leg back. Go ahead and take your right thigh and swing that right foot forward. You're going to scoochie that right foot forward. You're going to drop into a nice lunge. So the top of the left thigh is stretching. Fingers are by the toes. Lift your chest. Really feel the weight of your body and that trust that you're not going to hurt anything, but the body will relax and release into a nice stretch. Now you can either curl the back toes or keep the back toes flattened. This time, David, you're going to go to the other side. So hold on to the right thigh, everybody. Lift your chest. Sink the back thigh. Sink that back thigh. That's it. Move off the kneecap. Breathe in, breathe out. Shoulders are down. By pressing down on that front thigh, you lift your chest. Now take your left arm out in front of you, push that right knee across your body, and take the outside of the left elbow on the outside of the right thigh. So you twist, then you start to activate your thumbs towards your heart. That means you'll raise your chest up a little bit. Good job. Good. Stay off the back kneecap. Good. Drop that right elbow outside your thigh, David. The right elbow, that's good. And the left one to the sky. That's it. And then drop down onto your thigh. That's it. More drop. Uh-huh. Breathe in. What happened? Don't fall over. And then easy release. Put your hands on either side of the right toes. And sit your little buns back towards your heel. Bring the right toes to your nose. One side's always better than another. How is it, Brenda? Good? Will, get that foot a little further forward. Drop your buns back a little more. Breathing. Oh, Lordy. And then easy. Hinge back into that lunge. Give yourself a gaze up at the sky. And then grab that right thigh and swing your foot back. Give yourself a couple of cat cows. Wag your tail. Shake your head out. And then easy, cross your ankles and lay back onto your back. Buns to the heels. Lay back onto your back. Good job. Tuck your knees into your chest. And really surrender to the earth, this opportunity to find your spine adjusting and supported by the earth, whether it's your wooden floor, your cement floor, your tile, your grassy lawn. Just let your back nestle into that strength of earth. Grab your kneecaps and spin the knees. Breathing. Ah. Notice the looseness. Loose as a goose in your thighs. Go the circle the other way. Spin half circles with the knees. Moving the thighs. And easy rock a little bit. And let's go ahead and hug the knees into the chest, nose to the, and eye sockets to the kneecaps. And then lay the feet down on the ground. Open the feet to the outside of the mat and let your kneecaps, your knees press against each other. Arms gonna stretch up and overhead. Relax your body onto the earth. Feel the enormous expansion of your unattached ribs. Feel that buoyant, large breath swelling your rib cage, not only lifting the chest towards your chin, but extending the capacity of your lungs down at the bottom of the lungs. That's area that's normally really compressed or collapsed. And then let your arms go out into happy cactus. See if you can get the back of your hands on the ground, your elbows on the ground, back of your heads on the ground, and the breath continues to move, opening up your radiant and valiant heart space, opening up that chest area, the thyroid, the thymus, that well-being area. Open up the top of your heart. The vulnerability of yourself, the willingness to receive. And then let's just simply drop both knees to the left, Let that lower foot jump up on the thigh. Take 3 breaths here. Keeping the arms just in a T and a happy cactus. On this 4th breath, exhale the back down onto the ground. Bring the hips back up into the center. Lift the hips up so that keeping the right foot on the ground, lift the hips up. Swing the hips to the left side and roll to your right side. Again, you can put the weight of your hand on your top knee. You can turn your head slightly towards the left arm. You can let the left arm go onto your waist, your chest, your eyes, or keep it out on the ground. Breathe in, breathe out. Once more. Exhale, roll back onto your backs, and this time grab your hips, realign the hips and the shoulders. Keep the left leg crossed over the right, arms overhead. Exhale, thread the needle, grab that thigh and pull the thigh into the forehead. Relax the shoulders down. Reclining pigeon. Breathe into the areas of your body that give you resistance or that feel tight. Just increase the space. Breathe into your cells. Breathe into the marrow of your bones. Straighten up that right leg. And lower that right foot down easy. Unhook your legs, your left foot, and bounce your hips down on the ground. Take a nice deep breath. Hug the knees in. Open the feet out. Press the knees together. Arms inhale up overhead. Widen out into happy cactus. Breathe in, breathe out. Smooth your brow. Settle into that interior landscape. Just playing with the painting or the visualization or the tapestry of your body, the mechanics of the body. Inhale and exhale both knees to the right side. Drop that, lift that right foot up on the left thigh and turn your head. You may feel it way down inside your psoas, inside your gut, in that area of your appendix, in that area of your intestines, this intricate design of the spiraling pelvis and the opening of the chest. Breathe in, breathe out. And easy exhale back onto your back. Lift the hips up. Pressing on the left foot and the back of your skull. Swing the hips to the right side and roll that left knee towards the earth. Keep the arms open and happy cactus today. Increase that squeezing, that ringing effect, that strength and opening that you bring to your liver. Opening, breathing, releasing. Your elbow is connected to your right knee. Stretching and radiating from your upper heart. Exhale onto your back. Grab your hips. Realign the hips and the shoulders. Right toes to the sky. Arms overhead. Exhale. Thread the needle. Follow that. Pull that left thigh in and relax your head down. Breathe in, breathe out. One side is different than the other. So rock or adjust or massage or release any area of resistance, any area that's shadowy, compressed, or needing extra healing, extra light, extra breath. Stretch up that left leg maybe. And release the left leg, undo the feet, bounce the hips. Bounce that sacrum, that pelvic bowl down on the earth, really shake it up. And then wrap both hands around the knees, head to the eyeballs to the kneecaps. And then just take that subtle little inversion, depending how you feel. You can either drop your hands make the fists, drop your elbows and slide your hands, arms by your rib cage, lift the hips and slip the fists under your buns. Your elbows squeeze and slide underneath your upper ribs. Your knees come in and the legs stretch up. If you want to go into shoulder stand, you're more than welcome. Otherwise, open the soles of your feet to the heavens. If you're in shoulder stand, same idea, stimulating the thyroid, balancing, bringing energy into the functions of the body, increasing the digestion, relaxing the valves, breathing into the heart, back of the skull on the ground. Breathe in. If you're in shoulder stand, walk your hands a little closer to your bra line. Oh, the two of you are so in unison. Good breathing. That's good. Make sure your neck doesn't hurt too much, David. Try and stretch the back of your knees, Andrew. Luca, good. Reach through your heels. Bring the inner leg. That's better. Bring the inner legs together, the inner knees. Stay for 3 more breaths. 1, 2. Good job. And 3. And easy. Bend your knees. Slide and lower your spine down. If you're in a shoulder stand, slip your hands out from underneath the bottom. Put the arms by your side, everyone with your palms down, and we hinge into fish pose. So as you slide the legs out and away from the body, thrust your chest to the sky, drop the crown of your head to the earth, press down on your elbows, and pull those ribs away from your pubic bone. Become completely vulnerable, completely receptive. The viscera are exposed. The crown of your head anchors in with the earth. Create that circle. 3 more breaths. Breathe in, breathe out. 1 more breath. Inhale the head up. Slowly lower down onto your back. Tuck your knees into your chest. Rock a little bit side to side, 30 breaths, hands behind the head. Elbows are up, chest is up, legs are straight to the sky. Chest is up, shoulders are up there, little girl. Get your chin up, get your chest up, get your shoulders off the ground. Breathe in and out into your belly. I want to see action at your waist. Lots of movement of your t-shirts. Shoulders up, Dana. 10 more breaths. Breathe in. That's good. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in. Squeeze everything. And then release. Lay your arms out wide, your legs out wide. Place your head softly on the earth. Take a huge, relaxing sigh. Ah. And release yourself. Notice that is the call for surrender. that zinging through your body, that pranic movement, that trembling and tingling. The face is soft. The lips are plump. The eyes are heavy. Just surrender to the earth. Open and receptive to the heavens. Seamless and breathable skin. The ether body is vibrant. Remember, it's like honey, so it glows. It has a color. It's like honey. All those nervous, anxious trembles in the body are softened, soothed, and smoothed by the honey. Find yourself in that vortex where you receive the blessings of the gods, where you can receive that sweet, sweet honeybee honey. Just ride along. Relax, renew, restore. Relax, renew, restore. Relax, rejuvenate, renew, and restore. Softly, softly ride that energy. As you scan the body, scan the vessel, as you rove or meander through that interior landscape, reconnect. Notice your liveliness, your softness. It's always that paradox, many paradoxes. In surrender comes strength. In forgiveness comes love. Let your breath draw you into your navel point, one of the original sources. Breathe into the belly, expand the breath into the hridaya, into the fingertips, into the toes. The breath get a little larger. Wiggle your fingertips and the thumbs slide across the fingertips. That nervous system kind of reconnects with your heart. Let your hands exhale onto your heart. If you wish to reconnect, just come into that place of acknowledgement, of gratitude, of grace, particularly thanking yourself for being dedicated and a participant in your well-being, raising that vibration of the planet, of your surroundings. Lace your fingers or twine the fingers and roll the palms so that they stretch far up and overhead away from your crown. You can move your jaw and flutter your eyelashes and step your straight legs together and point the toes and push the heels and wow, just stretch and exhale. Hug yourself, bring your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug and then roll off to either side you wish. We have a new moon on Monday. And easy, press yourself up to a seated position that's comfortable for you. Keeping your eyelids soft so that inner world is lively and awakened. And you acknowledge how you perch and connect your earth-boundedness, your seatedness, our rootedness with the mother, and that extended spine and the arms float out up and overhead, that trembling at the crown of your head and that reaching like a spear for the heavens. Open up the fingers like the petals of the lotus blossom. Keep the thumb and forefingers connected and slide that chalice, your cup, down your heart line. Thumbs nestle at the breastplate. Breathe in. Breathe out. Fingertips come together. Palms cupped around a precious flower blossom. This ancient and sacred greeting, this place of gathering at the Hridaya, at the heart. This place where we bow and honor and greet and welcome that sparkly spirit, great spirit within ourselves and others. And we thank ourselves for being present and a part of. So thank you so much for being part of this Urban Yoga virtual journey. It matters so much. You mean the world to me, and it matters so much for all of us as we know the sameness of our breath, the sameness of our blood, and we start to gather in that strength so we have strength for others. Namaste. I hope to see you virtually and in person.